In a world where one click can end a career, NASCAR shakes things up. Noah Gragson's single like on Instagram triggers an indefinite suspension. But what does this say about the tightrope of ethics athletes walk in the digital age? Dive into the world of high-speed racing and high-stakes reputation management. Watch as Josh Berry takes the wheel, Gragson confronts his misstep, and NASCAR sets the bar for sportsmanship in a digital era. Join us on NASCAR Zone. It's not just about the race anymore. But before we dive into that, do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. The recent indefinite ban handed down to Noah Gragson by NASCAR sheds light on the ever-shifting nature of the influence that social media has on professional sports and the individuals that compete in them. Gragson was suspended as a direct result of him like an insensitive meme on Instagram, which demonstrates the level of scrutiny that is placed on public figures when they carry out their duties. This decision highlights NASCAR's dedication to preserving a certain code of conduct and ethics, both on and off the racetrack, and it was made in light of recent events. In a world that is becoming more interconnected, and where actions taken online can have real-world repercussions, this delivers a very obvious message about how important it is to be sensitive and aware of your surroundings. The fact that Legacy Motor Club chose to suspend Noah Gragson is illustrative of how modern businesses are hyper-aware of how the public perceives them and the standards they want to keep. This courageous move is not only in response to a particular occurrence, rather, it shows a deeper commitment to the club's beliefs and character as a whole. It is of the utmost importance to uphold a sterling reputation in today's society, when the prevalence of social media has made it possible for anyone's actions to be scrutinized at any given moment. Because Gragson's actions online were inconsistent with the standards held by the organization, the Legacy Motor organization was forced to take prompt corrective measures. The fact that Josh Berry will start in place of Noah Gragson in the NASCAR Cup Series event that is scheduled to take place at Michigan is evidence of his rising reputation within the racing circuit. Berry is in a position to exhibit his abilities on the racetrack thanks to the fact that he is driving the number 42 entry, which is a crucial spot. This transformation is a sign of the dynamic nature of motorsports, which means that both spectators and stakeholders should take note of its significance. In motorsports, conditions can change quickly, and up-and-coming talents can find themselves in the spotlight practically instantly. The race in Michigan is a flagship event, and the fact that Berry will be driving in place of Gragson will definitely lend an additional degree of mystery and suspense to the competition. Berry's ability and motivation have been on display in past competitions. Nevertheless, the pressure and expectations that will be placed on him during this specific race will put his strength and resiliency to the test. This will be an important juncture in Berry's burgeoning career, as the racing community will be paying close attention. It will also likely serve as a blueprint for his future aspirations in NASCAR. The enormous effect that actions taken on social media may have on a person's personal and professional life is demonstrated by Noah Gragson's decision to publicly express his remorse over the incident. Gragson's admission that he made a mistake serves as a demonstration of personal accountability. His disillusionment with himself is relatable to many people who have struggled through the murky seas of activities taken online and the consequences such actions have offline. These kinds of frank admissions are essential steps on the road to repentance because they demonstrate an authentic comprehension of the wrongs that have been done. Apologies issued by public individuals, such as Gragson, serve a dual purpose. They demonstrate to their audience the need of self-reflection and course correction, and they set an example for other public figures. The rigorous stance that NASCAR continues to maintain in regard to its ethical standards was solidified by the organization's confirmation of Legacy Motor Club's decision to suspend Noah Gragson. The fact that Gragson was called out for breaking the member conduct portion of the 2023 NASCAR regulations book sends a loud and clear message to all of the competitors that these regulations are not up for discussion. It emphasizes that everyone, regardless of their status or achievements in the sport, is bound by the same rules of behavior, and that these standards must be adhered to at all times. What are your thoughts on this suspension news? Tell us know in the comments section below, and be sure to hit the bell button and subscribe to our channel to get the latest updates. This action involves making a statement not only about endorsing a choice made by a team, but also about the larger set of values and principles that the business upholds and supports. The stand that NASCAR has taken is like a clarion call in this day and age. The situation with Noah Gragson is not unique in any way. In spite of the barrage of criticism that he was subjected to, there is a point of view that places an emphasis on development and gaining wisdom from one's errors. The idea that humans are capable of growth and development serves as the foundation for the speaker's conviction that it would be beneficial to give Gragson a second chance. Making comparisons between the mistakes that Kyle Larson made in the past and his later efforts to redeem himself demonstrates a model in which a single mistake does not necessarily define an individual's entire career. A reminder that even while accountability is of the utmost importance, there is room for rehabilitation and return. In the fast-paced world of motorsports, where split-second decisions can make or break careers, a beacon of steadfastness emerges: the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing, better known as NASCAR. Over the past decade, this iconic organization has been unyielding in its pursuit of excellence, not just in terms of racing precision, but also in upholding an unwavering code of conduct. It's not merely about setting boundaries for participants, but showcases a grander vision, securing the sport's integrity and its revered stature on the international arena. Noah Gragson's recent suspension brings this commitment into the limelight. This decisive action isn't a mere punitive measure against a single individual. It stands as a powerful testament to NASCAR's ethos. Imagine a world where every action is scrutinized, every like on social media can tip the scales, and where public figures tread a precarious tightrope between their private lives and professional responsibilities. In such a world, NASCAR's progressive stance ensures the sport isn't just about the adrenaline-fueled thrill of cars racing at breakneck speeds. It's about cultivating a culture where sportsmanship isn't a mere buzzword but a creed, where respect isn't optional but fundamental, and where ethical behavior is the gold standard, not an afterthought. To every driver revving their engine at the starting line, every team strategizing in the pit stop, and every stakeholder investing in the future of the sport, NASCAR's message is lucid and potent. The rush of the race, the roar of the engines, and the chase for the championship are undeniably pivotal. However, what resonates louder and lingers longer is how individuals carry themselves both under the spotlight of the racetrack and in the shadows of their off-track lives. NASCAR's evolving code of conduct is like a guiding lighthouse. It's not rigid but adaptable, reflecting the sport's dedication to staying relevant. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more of our videos on NASCAR updates. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.